Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you've taken time to be with me today, and if it's your first time to be here, welcome. Here we talk about opportunities in terms of your personal growth, career growth, entrepreneurship, non-profit, application, scholarship, among other things. So my goal is just to empower as many people as I can in my little way with the little information that I have, and also to invite people from various specialities to come and just share in their various experiences, inputs. And it's just more of let's empower one another, let's live this life together, let's see what we can share with one another. So I am super excited, and thank you so much for sparing this time to be with me. I don't take it for granted. So this is Sheila Atieno Vandegraff with Impact with Sheila, and very excited about today's topic. And the topic is, what are your next steps? You've applied for Mandela Washington Fellowship, so what are those steps that you need to do? And I'm just gonna share five steps that you need to do. This is out of my experience as a Mandela Washington Fellow 2016. And if you're watching this, I know most probably you just did your application and you don't know what to do next. You don't know how to engage, what it's bothering you, or you have somebody or a friend who applied for Mandela Washington Fellowship and they keep on bothering you. When should we get feedback? What should I do as I wait? So what's the processes? You're in the right place. Or you just bumped into me and you don't know exactly what I talk about. This is a space for all of us, and I really like the comments, the contributions that have been coming through my emails. My email is always linked on the channel. My email, the social media platform, and just comments. I really appreciate that you take time to do this, and thank you so much for sharing my videos. So we are back for what are the next steps. Mandela Washington Fellowship application is over. Congratulations for taking your time to apply. I know many people looked through the application process and they got discouraged. So many people didn't apply. That one I know for sure. So for you who took your time and submitted, clicked on that submit button, you don't know what you've done. That's a very big step, and congratulations for that. Congratulations for completing that. It shows a lot about you. So if you don't get, by bad luck, you don't get into the finalist or to the, you've made a big step of completing that submission. I know over 70,000. Our year we had over 50,000-60,000 applications. So as it goes by, I know so many people are applying for the same opportunity. So over 70,000 applications that were done all over. Congratulations for taking time to do that. And for those who didn't manage to do it for one reason or another, there's always next year. Mandela Washington Fellowship application is every year, so it is institutionalized. It is there for us. So long as you'll not be over the age of 35 by next year and you're still doing amazing stuff, go for it. Go ahead and apply next year. So this is not a final step for you if you didn't manage to apply. And I know we all go through so many challenges, so probably there's a challenge that came by and you are not in a position to finish your application. Don't worry, we still have next year. And for those who applied, this is now your video. What are your next steps? You're wondering, okay, so what's next? Straight into it. One thing that you need to do is you need to download your application. Go into the application form where you submitted your application. Go ahead and download it. It's very important to have it, because I tried to look for my application form, the one I applied in 2016. I don't seem to get it. Probably I forgot how to go about it. So download it and have it in your laptop, separate from where you had applied, through IREX. Why this is important, you'll go through it as you get ready for your next step. And then at times, accessing such information might be difficult. Maybe it gets cleared over the time, or that's the time you forgot your password. Or things just happen. So it's just good to have it, and you can review your application. And that will inform our next step. You can review your application, just get to know what exactly that you because it's a lot. The application it captures like your life from, it gives you a very good angle on a way forward. So having that downloaded on your laptop, and some you can even print and put it in a folder, makes you have it whenever you want to revise, whenever you want to, maybe you don't make it to Mandela Washington Fellowship this year, there's still opportunity for next year. So you'll always go review what you did and how you went about it, anything that you need to improve on, and accidental loss of the other copy that you sent, you already have your copy. So I would advise, please download it and save it and just have it. Second step is that continue to grow your impact. You remember when you did the application, it had like your life history, your experiences, your studies, everything that it had there. But the most important that came by is the essay where you had to give your impact from your current situation 2 years from now, 5 years from now. So it kind of gave you more of trying to help you build your impact better. So with that kind of already an outline, I would suggest that you continue doing the work that you're already doing as you wait. Continue doing the amazing work that you're already doing. Maybe you shared that you're helping children with nutrition by feeding maybe 20 children. Now continue growing your impact by reaching out to maybe your friends and feed 50. Just continue doing your good work, because that good work will open for you even other opportunities. Continue, because Mandela Washington Fellowship, I saw it like an outline of a bigger picture. An outline, okay, this is where I am. Mandela Washington Fellowship will open bigger doors, yeah? I already outlined it in my application. What can I do with this application? So that's now the next step, is just continue to do your good work with that outline that Mandela Washington application has given you. And you realize that even some opportunities will open up. You'll realize, oh, so I said in Mandela Washington Fellowship that 5 years from now, I remember in my application I said, it was in 2016, by 2020 you should have impacted like over 14,000. I said 5 or whatever. So then that's the time I realized, oh, I can partner with county governments. And we went ahead and partnered with county governments. Or we can do this, we can start this channel, or we used to do a magazine, or we can expand the magazine. And we got partnership with the Ministry of Education to share in our magazines to secondary schools and, public secondary schools, so that they can access information from our magazine. And yeah, so Mandela Washington Fellowship is a good outline for you to move forward from where you are. It gives you a blueprint for you to move forward from just where you are to growing it into even a better outlook if you're running your business, into a better advocacy or impact if you're doing an NGO. The third step is just let it be. You've applied, you went ahead, I know some people did. I'm a very big procrastinator. I teach people not to procrastinate, but I know it's something that some of us are fighting and trying to survive out of procrastination. So when you procrastinate and you went ahead and with your I procrastinate, but I always make sure that if I say I'm doing something, I will do it. Even if I'll do it 2 minutes to the deadline, I'll do it. So if you're that person like me, and I'm trying to work it out now. Nowadays, I'm not as bad as I used to be. Nowadays, I'm really doing so well. I'm doing so well. Better, like maybe a day before the deadline or like a week before the deadline. I'm doing good. I need to congratulate myself for that. So if you are that person, maybe you tried everything and you just rushed it through and put it and clicked on that submit button. Congrats! And everyone who's well organized, I salute you, for just putting it all together. So you've clicked the submit button and you don't know what's gonna happen next. Please don't go to your application and keep on refreshing and wondering, oh, are they going to communicate next week, or are they going to communicate next week but what, or are they going to, let it be. I would say as a believer, let it be and let God be, just let it be. That's the next step. The third one, just let it be. You've already done I always say, I've done my part. Now let the rest of the team do the rest. I've done my part, I've given my best, I've done the application, that's what was required of me. Now let me wait for what the world is going to provide me with. So that's what I would suggest. Don't keep on panicking, don't keep on thinking so much about it, don't keep on bothering people. I've seen an email, like 2 or 3 people have already emailed me, so Sheila, what should I do next? What's the next step? I'll tell you this, just wait. They will respond to you, either whether you get through or you don't, they will still communicate. It's not like the job applications that they never communicate at all. Why don't they just communicate to you that you didn't get to the next stage? HRs, you're letting us down. So with Mandela Washington Fellowship, you will all get a response, whether you got to the first. I think you will all get it, because in 2016 they all sent us an email, those who got through and those who had to like wait for the next year. And that also gives you room to improve, gives you more time to even write better applications. So it's not a death sentence, it's not a way to just regret. No. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I will request you to subscribe and just like, comment, and keep on coming by, because we share a lot of opportunities, and I'll post it here as well. I'm thinking of also trying to do some Zoom or some going live, just to keep giving you tips on the various things that we share here. So so when you let it be, let God, let it be, it will work out. Things will work out, okay? It will work out. Whatever it will be, it will be. So don't stress yourself with that. The fourth one that I always advise people to do, as what I did, is that since Mandela Washington Fellowship has given you opportunity to understand yourself, the fourth thing to do is get into applying for other opportunities. Apply into other opportunities, because you already have the momentum. You already know yourself better. You've evaluated. Like Mandela Washington Fellowship gives you a general evaluation of yourself. Where are you at? What have you been doing? Where are you at? And where do you see yourself 3-4 years from now? So with that kind of evaluation and with that kind of momentum that you know you've applied and you've seen that you can finish your application, and this also for those who didn't finish their application for one reason or another, look for other opportunities, because you're already on that act of, you already have that energy to just apply and just, so I'd suggest go out, look for, I'll try and link up some opportunities. I'm not sure, but I'll try and link up some opportunities that you can apply to, and with that momentum. And if you want to reach out to me and ask me how to go about it, you have my email address. And for sure, those who applied Mandela Washington Fellowship and reached out to me with their application, I responded to all the emails that were sent to me, and they can come and comment and share with you guys. I responded to all of them. I read through all the application. I was having crazy headaches because I read one application from Burkina Faso, another one from Kenya, another one from Uganda. I got emails from all over, and I salute you guys. You're doing amazing stuff, and those amazing stuff should just not remain in the field. We need to see them. They need to go out there, because if you don't apply, somebody else who's not doing much will apply and will get of those opportunities. So go out, look for opportunities that will open more doors for you. That's the fourth thing I'll tell you. And with the momentum, you will tell me, you'll not even struggle to do those applications. It will be like just copy pasting from what you've done in a Mandela Washington Fellowship and just transferring it to these other applications, because they transfer. They're like, they're like sisters. These applications, I think they stem from the same root, so it will be easy for you to do all those applications. If you're wondering what's your next step with your life, probably this is the time you can also say, okay, I've finished my bachelor's, maybe I can look for opportunities with my master's. Can I use this time to apply? Yes, go for it. Applications for master's and for PhDs are now open globally, so go for it, look for it. If you want to progress your education, go for it. And again, you can reach out to me, I can help you on that. If you want to progress on your company, your business, and you're looking for other partners, there's so many opportunities. Mandela Washington Fellowship is just one of them. There are very many opportunities. So my fourth step is, don't just sit there and wait on one egg to hatch. Look for other, eggs. Look for other opportunities and just go in and apply, because I know it starts with just one step. Can I do this? And if for sure you've done this, then it shows that you can do quite a lot. So go for it. Just go and apply, and you'll be amazed. You'll see. I remember when I did my application, the yearly East Africa, I got into the program in I think in July. I don't remember when exactly. And the same momentum, I used that energy to apply for Mandela Washington Fellowship. The same, I used it to apply for other opportunities. And do you know what? That year I got into so many I got accepted into yearly, I got accepted into Mandela Washington Fellowship, and coming to the US, going to the US. I was in Indiana University, Bloomington, which was amazing, with amazing team from Africa. So use that momentum. I know what it means to start from zero for another application. So now you've already created the momentum and you're already out there and just doing amazing stuff. Go ahead, look for other applications. If you are in Africa, look for this website called Opportunities for Africa. Yeah, I know there they post Opportunities for Africa, post a lot of scholarship opportunities. They post a lot of fellowship. They post master's program with funding. They post so many things. So that's one platform you can always keep on checking, Opportunities for Africa, OFA. And I will see if I can share in other links as well that can help you. And I wish you the very best. You'll come and tell me for sure that was a very good tip. So those are some of the things that I'll, as my fourth, keep on applying for other opportunities. Number 5, which is also related to number 4, is that Mandela Washington Fellowship made you understand yourself better. I say this from experience. Before applying for Mandela Washington Fellowship, I had a lot of things scattered. I had like doing the organization, running my school work, and being a mother and all that. So you have a lot of things scattered and you don't know where to start from. You don't know how to put your house into place and all that. So with Mandela Washington Fellowship gives you an overview of this refreshing moments of getting to know you better, especially in your career impact, your organization impact, your personal impact, and all that. So what I'll advise you is that with this application, translate it into your personal profile. Translate what you've written in your application. Update your social media platform. You can you realize that when you did open up your social media platforms, you've never gone back to even revamp it. So with this application, use those information, revamp your social media platform, revamp your website if you have a website, revamp your organization website, and give projections. What you've given in the application, give projections. This and this is gonna happen, this and this and this, so I love the application because it gives you an overview of your past, your current, and where you see yourself in the future. So I used my time as I wait to update my social media platform, to update, improve on everything around my personal life and my personal growth. And yeah, that's basically those the 5 steps that I will encourage you to, 5 steps or 5 tips that I use to survive, to make myself sane as I wait for the feedback from Mandela Washington Fellowship. And it worked, and at the end of the day, it's a win-win. If you get into, and I know for you to have applied for that Mandela Washington Fellowship, you're in the right place. And if you sent me application in good time, and like I said, I responded to all the applications that were sent to me, except for the few ones that were sent 2 hours to the deadline or 3 hours to the deadline. I couldn't do much because we have time difference in the US, and so it was a little bit difficult for me to do that. But for those ones that came early, oh my goodness, I read amazing applications. So I am so grateful that you've taken time to be with me and you've taken time to do that application. And if you just got to know about Mandela Washington Fellowship, don't freak out. It's a program, it's a fellowship that supports amazing African leaders in Africa, and give them opportunity to come and get information paired up with wonderful universities in the US, where they share skills, they share opportunities, they share research opportunities. Some of them even get lifelong friends. We have lifelong friends. I have amazing friends here from Indiana through this Mandela Washington Fellowship, and just strong network. You gain amazing skills. You become celebrity for a while. I told you we were featured in the media and all that. So it's just a wonderful platform that was initiated by President Barack Obama and institutionalized right now. So it's a program that will continue impacting so many people, and especially if you're from Africa. So if you just go to know about this opportunity now, you are not late. If you're between the age of 25 to 35, this is an opportunity for you, and just go for it. If you're not within that bracket, feel free to share this opportunity. Every year it opens up in August, so look out for that. And if it's your first time again on this platform and you spent your minutes with me, I really appreciate you. I salute you for doing that. Thank you so much. If you are my follower always, thank you so much. You make me going. You motivate me to keep on sharing such opportunities. So thank you for also always be there with me. And if you've not subscribed, please take this time to subscribe. You can put the bell on so that every time I post opportunities, it reaches out to you and you're among the first people to see those opportunities. As you've all suggested, I'll be bringing in speakers to share in various aspects. So we are now on, we're gonna make this channel even much better. So I listen to all your comments. I look through. I am very closely monitoring the emails that come through, and my email is always on the link. So I am so grateful. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and once again I wish you the very best. If you submitted your application, if you didn't, next year is also there with us. And thank you so much, guys, for the very last time. Thank you, and be blessed.